Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest. I'm your host, Chris Compton, and we here at the show answer the question, should you watch this? Today we're reviewing Train to Busan from 2016. Really excited about this one. This is the show's 20th episode. I think it's a great round number, and this is an awesome show. It is rated TV mature. I'm pretty sure that would be equivalent to rated R. It is available to stream right now on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, hop on. You can see that. Rotten Tomatoes gives this as a 94% from the critics, 88% from the Joe Schmoes. IMDb gives it a 7.5 out of 10. Again, I know I say this all the time, but some people have a problem with these rating sites. So I just say it for funsies. Some interesting facts about Train to Busan. It premiered at Cannes Film Festival back in 2015, I believe. This also has a animated prequel that's an hour and a half long. It's called Seoul Station. You can watch it for free on YouTube. I watched about 10 minutes of it just prepping for this episode, and it's pretty cool. The animation's really, really awesome, and I think I'm going to check it out. This was the 6th highest grossing domestic film in South Korea. And the first zombie movie to come out of South Korea. The word zombie is only mentioned 2 times in the film, which is funny because it's definitely a zombie movie. And this film only took under 4 months to make, which is pretty impressive considering all the set pieces, all the extras, the CG that had to go into it. Pretty impressive. Joining us today are Cole and Taylor, our recurring guests on the pod. And other interesting thing that's awesome about why we decided to release this at this time, because we recorded it a few years ago, the Train to Busan sequel, I guess technically it's a threequel because it's the third in this series, but the second of the live action films, was the trailer for that was released, I believe, in April this year, and it's called Train to Busan Presents Peninsula. According to Hyperbeast, it's supposed to hit theaters on August 7th, this new film, and apparently only 150 theaters will get it. Don't hold your breath on that one, since movies are constantly being pushed back right now. I know I'm bummed about Chris Nolan's new film, Tenet, getting pushed back twice now. So anyway, that's what I've read currently on the internet, and everything on the internet is true, so take that to the bank. Enjoy our review of Train to Busan. Also, just a suggestion from the Popcorn Priest, I would recommend watching this without the dubbing. Watch it with the subtitles. The dubbing is really bad. As you will hear in my trailer that you'll hear just after the beep, you'll hear how bad the dubbing is. So just watch it with subtitles. You'll thank me. Enjoy.
The train bound for Busan Station is departing shortly.
Excuse me. That woman does not seem right to me.
Requesting medical assistance in car number 11.
What the?
Get back! Get back, all of you! Shut the door!
This summer.
Sweetie, please stay right here, okay?
Nobody's here. Please help me.
Get back! Move! Hurry up, kids! We have to depart right now!
No, we can't leave yet!
Busan Station is still open. We should all go there right now.
The whole nation runs into danger.
Which car?
Car number 13, and please hurry!
Should you stay alive?
After the tunnel.
Now! Are you even aware of what we are faced with.
Get on board now.
Why did you? We could have saved them.
This train simply can't go any further.
Train to Busan. Coming soon.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Welcome back to another episode of the Popcorn Priest, your guide to Hollywood films. Joining me is our reoccurring guests, Cole and Taylor.
Featured player, like on SNL.
Featured players. We have just screened
Resident Squatter.
Train to Busan, rated TV mature. From Netflix. We screened it from Netflix. It is a Korean film directed by Sang Ho-yeon.
You don't know that that's how you're supposed to say
I think it's pretty good.
You should say, pardon my accent.
Pardon my Korean accent.
Pardon his Americanization.
The cast is Yu Gong, Yu Mi Jong, Dong Seok Ma, and Suan Kim.
I don't know who any of those people were in this movie. I'm assuming Gong was the main guy. But
Yeah, who knows?
It could be the Drifter.
it's entirely hard. It's impossible.
It could be the Korean Charles Bronson.
It's like the credits weren't in English, so I mean, what do you want from us?
It's released in 2016. Runtime 117 minutes. Like I said, we screened it from Netflix. According to Netflix, it has a 4.5 star rating.
That's algorithm numbers. That just thinks that you'll like it. Or whoever.
This is
They think that your friend will like it.
Cole. Cole
They think that
will
Cole
like it.
will like it.
No, I think that's...
How did the algorithm perform? Was the algorithm correct? Would you give this 4.5 stars?
I'd give it 4 out of 5 Prozacs.
Well, I think that's... Isn't that just normal users? Or is it just based on your...
Based on what they expect. Based on similar users.
That's what you would rate it if you watched the show.
It's like, that's like, my understanding is it's based on like what other people who've like rated things similar to you have rated it. So it's pulling from that.
It used to give an average, but they just took
They're
it
switching
away.
it. Like, I mean, there used to be a way to look at like the average one, like if you weren't signed in or whatever. But generally, if you're in a Netflix account, it's giving it based on what you like. But they're switching it. It's going to be thumbs up, thumbs down. No gray area.
Wow.
I know.
Really?
Yeah. That is a thing.
It's a better chance of you watching it if it's thumbs
It's true.
up.
And it's also like, I don't know. I think it's a better idea. Because, I mean, what's the difference between a 3-star and a 4-star?
People don't like confusion.
I
too much
think it's...
granularity.
I loved it. I really like it. I liked it.
Fair enough. Like,
I didn't like
what's the
it.
difference between 2 stars and 1 stars? Because those are both.
I didn't like it, and I hated it.
I can't think of any situation where I was like, I didn't like this movie, but I wasn't furious about it. Like, I don't.
Boredom and physical pain in the stomach.
Well, let me read the... What is it? The description?
Synopsis.
Thank
Flavor
you.
text.
As a zombie outbreak sweeps the country, Korea, a dad and his daughter... South Korea, very good. A dad and his daughter take a harrowing train journey in an attempt to reach the only city that's still safe.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know that.
It was the only city. We knew that it was safe.
Well, they were...
By the process of elimination,
Yeah,
the first city they passed was not safe.
It was... Busan ended up being the end of the line where they need to get to.
It was quite harrowing, though. That is an accurate,
yes,
an accurate description.
The journey from point A to point B was fraught with peril.
It is a thrill ride. It's got a lot of set pieces.
Apparently there's a 92-minute animated film called Sail Station, which is a prequel to Train to Busan.
Really? That's interesting.
That's what inspired him to make this movie.
I would amend the title to say, like Cole mentioned earlier, mistakenly, The Last Train to Busan.
No, I wouldn't. No, because it gives too much away. You don't want to think that.
Well, I mean, it's... By the tone halfway through the film, it's kind of implied that...
there's no other trains going to Busan.
It's either Busan or bust.
Busan or bust. I like it. Well, this was awesome. I will rate it first. I'll switch it up a bit. Five golden
5 golden 1 buckets.
Golden bucket of popcorn for sure. Check it out. Obviously, you're going to need to watch this with subtitles, unless you know Korean. Then you don't need to. But I don't know Korean, so I had to use subtitles.
What good are you then? If you don't know Korean,
definitely check it out if you have Netflix. And as we know with Netflix, some films come and go. So
I don't know. They're pretty good at having like Korean movies on there because I've seen like so many. Just like I saw The Devil, like Old Boy. There's like they've all just been on Netflix forever. I don't know. It'll probably be on there for a while.
Is The Devil the one where it's him hunting the serial killer?
Yeah, and he's got the leather jacket. It's awesome.
I was trying to think what movie that was. That show was awesome.
Yeah, that movie's great.
Anyway, golden bucket of popcorn. Check it out. Taylor, your rating.
I would give it a gold bucket. It's good. It's got like this, like the social commentary there. It's like not in your face. Some of the reviews were saying it was sloppy, but I thought it handled as good as any of those Day of the Dead movies did. Like it wasn't an attempt to be like satirical, like obvious.
Well,
I mean, other than I guess that businessman was like really slimy, but
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, like in like the mob mentality where they're like, we can't let them in, they're infected.
I mean, well, that's what everyone complained about with The Hateful Eight, but I mean, it was just enjoyable. You didn't have to try and discover the hidden subtext.
Like the commentary on the American identity.
It's just people like killing each other. It's like, so what?
No, there was a statement made in that movie, especially based on how that movie ends.
But I mean, if you didn't get it, it's not like it's going to
You're right.
the whole day.
Which is similar here. Like I mean, like it's just like a really well done action movie, really well paced.
It'll hold your attention if you're not trying to figure out the subtext.
Yeah, lots of like really like tense moments and
very
really
tense.
Good, really well
place
plotted.
bets on who you think's going to survive because you're guaranteed to be wrong.
Yeah, likable characters, a lot of them. Which is not necessarily...
I love the Korean Arnold.
Yeah, it's like a bouncer. That's what he looked like.
I like the Korean Charles Bronson in his military jacket.
Hobo Joe.
Yeah,
we nicknamed him Hobo Joe.
But he's obvious once he comes into play. You'll know who we're talking about.
Hobo Joe.
Good old Hobo Joe. All right.
I really don't like zombie movies in general, but you know.
Cole, what's your rating?
4 out of 5 Prozacs.
1,000 stars.
It lifted my spirits.
1,000 stars.
That's true. If we're gonna like just blow up the rating system,
I'm keeping my rating scale. 1,000 stars.
No, I mean if we're gonna criticize Netflix system, we might as well just go insane.
It's like, yeah, 7 stars. Just arbitrarily 7 stars. That's what they should do.
We haven't. Well, I have, but you guys haven't often given a mediocre or low rating.
It'll happen.
Well, it's
like if we do one for Tower whatever. What was that movie? The Tower. I would have given a middling to that just because it was kind of overlong.
I don't think we ever did a podcast on that.
That's one that I would give a middling to. Don't worry, we'll pick a bad one.
What was that called?
We're pretty good at picking good movies, so that we would like.
It's more that the show's either like really enjoyable or it's really enjoyable garbage. So I mean, it's
I would say
because the show
we've picked bad movies.
The show
they were just great
bad that you just laugh the whole time. Anyway, it's like
Ninja whatever.
Yeah,
like Reanimator.
Reanimator's so good.
Or the Miami Connection.
Oh yeah, or Revenge of the Ninja.
Yeah, that's Reanimator. So good. I gave him life. So good.
Awesome. Well, any parting thoughts to the train to Busan?
Creed, killing it, man. Great movies, man. I don't know why their system's working and ours just turns out crap generally, but
because we churn out 5 a week.
It's like maybe it's just like none of their crap makes it here. It's probably the deal. So it's just like this perfectly filtered. It's like, man, those Koreans haven't figured out all those movies are bangers.
Because Americans are easily confused. And we don't like questions at the end of the movie.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
how dare you make me think of my thoughts and feel things?
Like nothing about this is like
I prefer
foreign in terms of the way it's like paced. It's not like one of like a foreign film where it's like it seems like it's got a completely different style.
I prefer a Disney movie that they've taken from animation and turned into real life with computer animation.
It's very much in the vein of like American like action blockbuster filmmaking styles and like and thriller stuff. Like I don't know.
I think they did a really good job too, of, at least if it was CG or not. But a lot of the people, like the extras,
for what? For like a foreign film. Usually, like with like sci-fi films that are from like China, or I just remember like some like old like sword fighting movies. Like even recent ones, you're like they just use CG improperly.
Well, and they cleared out spaces really well, and like
it looked like it was well budgeted.
Yeah, it was good. Sweet. Well. Until next time, thanks for joining us.
I think I'm going to do a rating system based on
stars.
No, based on the class of locomotives in a train yard. Like a T-31, like diesel capacity is going to be like the highest rating.
Just give it multiples of thumbs up, like Homer Simpson is the food critic. Like lowest score ever, 7 thumbs up.
What the hell is that? Lost some points because I had a hot wheel.
All right, I think we have derailed. No pun intended. We'll see you next time. Thanks.